Yay, I'm live. Finally, Michael. I'm always late, or I don't even, I set a live and just, I think sometimes in life things happen, don't they? And like at the spur of the moment, and you've, like when you've planned things, you have to sort of like change that to deal with something else that comes up in life, like life and that. But I hope you're all right, Michael. Big love and respect to you. Um, yeah, I don't know if like anyone has like been following the story of little Peter's mum being, we can't even call her a mum, can you? I just feel so strong on this. I just think everybody like should just do as much like lives on it and just get it recognized, so when she does get released, because she's gonna be released, isn't she? um just so like everybody knows who she is, but she'll probably get like a changed identity and everything, because they're always protected, aren't they? But yeah, I don't really like calling him Baby P, because I just think that his name was like Peter, and you know what he went through, and I'm going to go into the background of it and that. Hello, Michael. I'm really glad you're okay, mate. I don't know, have you been following the story of little Peter's mum being released? I don't know if you have or not, but like I'm just going to go into like a little bit of the background of what he actually did go through and that. Who is blaming? Not heard of the story. Oh, Michael, it's so sad. First time you've heard of it. Oh, bless you. It's so sad. I'm going to go into a little bit of the background, and then you'll hear what this little boy went through. He was 2 years old, and he he suffered, like he went through a lot of abuse before they killed him. It was just horrible. It was his mum and her boyfriend and his brother. But it's I just feel that she was just as bad. And I get it, if she was going through the abuse, and like she was, it's like she wasn't even trying to protect him, because she wasn't being, I've not researched of her going through any abuse by the man, like herself. So it was like she was just allowing it to happen. And I just think she's just as bad of murdering her son as the guy who actually done it. It's horrible, honestly. I'm, I've, I'll go into the background a little bit. So, like, little Peter was born, and he was born on the 1st of March in 2006. And in November, so he was born in March, and in November the same year, his mother, Tracey Connelly, she got with a man called Stephen Barker. And by December that year, he'd moved in with them. But in December, a doctor noticed bruises on like little Peter's face and chest. So he reported it, and she was then arrested, and he was put in the care of a family friend. I just don't think he should have been given, like he shouldn't have been given back then, really. Hello, under a blood red sky. Oh, bless you, my darling. I'm keeping really well, thank you. I hope you are as well. Big love and respect to you always. Bless you. I just Have you heard of this story, Under a Blood Red Sky, of that Tracey Connelly being released? I just had a look on Google. Yeah, it's really sad, honestly, Michael. So yeah, so the baby Peter was then put in a family care, a friend's care, sorry, not family. And after she was arrested, she was then released, and little Peter was then given back to his mother's care. And he was returned home, and he's so from the period of then January and May in 2007. Hello, local experiment. Hello, big love and respect to you, mate. I hope you're doing really well as well. I'm really good, thank you. I'm a lot better now, yeah, because I've not been great, but I'm getting back to my old self, as they say. Yes, I have, sadly. It's beyond words how anyone could do such a thing to an innocent child. Exactly, Under a Blood Red Sky. I just think loads of people should just get it out there and get her face more recognised. So I know that she'll probably have a changed identity and stuff, because they always protect them, don't they? But it's just, I hope that she has suffered every day but she was released before, wasn't she? She was released in 2013, the mother, and she was then returned, weren't she, by 2015 for breaching her parole. So yeah, I just think she should never have been released, sort of thing, back then. But yeah, so going back more into the background, you remember the story. Oh, thank you, local. Bless your heart. Thank you so much. Feel sorry for, yeah, and I just feel like when they, I know I've put like baby Pete, but he's like, his name was Peter, and I just think, out of respect for him, and you know, Shell, just listening. Hope you're okay. Hello, David. Big respect to you. Thank you. Bless you. Is that David? I'm a bit thrown back. David. Is that? Are you? Dave? Was you David's calf? I'm sorry if I've got it wrong. I looked on Google. Batman, my beautiful brother, how are you? Big love and respect to you. Bless your heart. Do you remember the story as well? The notification didn't go out for me. I don't know. We have like problems with the notifications, don't we? I think it's just YouTube. Do you? I think they do that sometimes, but it's probably because I go live and then I don't go live sometimes. Probably like, let's put her off. David, yes, it is. Big love and respect to you, mate. I hope you're okay and doing well. Token Explorers, how are you? I hope you're okay. Big love and respect to you and family. Yes, big respect to Token. I hope family's doing okay. And my beautiful goddess, bless her. Didn't think yes, he changed his channel. Yeah, it is David the Calfs. Yeah, David, bless you. Urbers, local, Token Explorers. Big love and respect to everyone. Batman, Under a Blood Red Sky. Bless you. Good, thanks, Shelley. I'm so glad you're all okay. It is such a sad story, Batman. Honestly, I just feel for the little boy. Like, what actually happened to him. I mean, this little boy had a broken back, and that was undiagnosed at a hospital. It was a locum children's doctor. You know, he laid there with a broken back and broken ribs. And, you know, for a doctor to, you know, we all know, we've all had kids, you know, if they're poorly sometimes and they get seen at the hospital, they do all tests, don't they? Like, you know, they'd lift their arms or their legs, and, you know, that all went undiagnosed. And it was the post mortem afterwards that actually clarified that, because um his broken back and ribs were like happened like months, like they reckoned probably about, I think it was about what, 5 6 weeks before his actual visit to the hospital, and they recognised that in the post-mortem. So that poor little boy was laying there with a broken back, and it's heart-wrenching, you know, and it's just evil beyond, isn't it? um me want to or have grandchildren, or have me to who he won't get married or have grandchildren. It's very sad. He had no chance. Yes, he didn't have no, and in his, like, you know, post mortem, where he'd actually like had swallowed his own tooth, and um like all the internal injuries, damages, that's what actually, you know, was the cause of his little death. You know, it was just horrible to read. But I mean, she should never be released. She's just as bad as, you get it, don't you? If I've been through violence and abuse, and so did my son, and, you know, he was 9 months old at the time, and, you know, every time he was being abused, I was getting punched because my instinct was to protect. And as a mother, that is your natural instinct, isn't it? And, you know, I was getting the abuse, like punched, but at least my son was being left alone. And, you know, but he went, I get that. And, but when you're not protecting your child, like she obviously wasn't, I've not, if correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if anybody's like, it doesn't make it right, but, you know, if she was being abused, you know, in what was happening, you could probably understand why she couldn't protect him. But she wasn't being abused, she was letting it happen. And it's unforgivable as a parent. She should never be let out, and she's just as bad. But she was released, like they didn't even get charged with murder. It's really, and the guy that actually, I'm sorry, I'm going on, I'm missing the chat, sorry everyone, I'm going on a bit, you know. Bless you all. It is wrong, yeah, 100%. One of the heartbreaking stories to hear. It is Batman, and I tell you, I think it's more. I think it's more angry that she gets to get out of prison and live her life, and like come out and just like breathe and have like, I know this, you know, like she was seen walking around holding like a McDonald's drink, and, you know, and you think your little, that little baby boy is never, he's not here anymore, and why should she be out? You know, I just think it's wrong. Yes, under a blood red sky, the poor baby. I mean, you know, for what they done to him, he should just never be forgotten, and she should be remembered as the evil woman that she is. And just, I hope she suffers. And I know that's She just doesn't deserve to be out. He was let down by the system. They actually do you know, it's funny you say that, Michael, because they tried to um get him put on a care order, and the social services legal team refused it or something because he didn't meet the criteria. And you know, if he was put on that care order and taken into care, it would never have happened. Like, he would have, like, probably had serious injuries, but he would never have died. And you know, the poor ambulance people tried to resuscitate him so many times before they took him to the hospital. And it was just, you know, can you imagine just doing that job as well, and like trying to save him? And like, it must be horrible for them to go home. And you know, I really do praise paramedics, and I just think what they do as a job as well. I mean, but to be seen by the locum and to miss all of that. I mean, and he had it like, you know, in his post-mortem, they they'd took his fingernails off and parts of his tips of his little fingers, and his left ear was like coming away from his little head. And it's just really evil what they done to him. And I hope loads of people do lots of lives on her, like on YouTube, so you know, and she can hear what everybody thinks of her. And I just hope, you know, that she has a not a good life, really. And I know that you should never wish bad on people and stuff, but she deserves it, you know. But yeah, I really don't understand why she's out. Neither do I, Batman, honestly. Social services let so many people down. See, I get a bit with social services. I think they they can pick on wrong people sometimes. I think sometimes it's like a balance, isn't it? Sometimes they go into someone's home that probably doesn't really need as much help, but gets terrorized and can have like them invade them and have like their kids moved or removed, which don't really need to be removed. But then there's children out there that really are going through it and do need it, and they don't tend to do it. It's a weird one. Marie C, my beautiful purple sis, how are you? Beautiful. I hope you're okay. Yes, I really understand, beautiful, and I do apologise to. I should have said at the beginning as well. It is triggering, and I totally understand. It does trigger a lot, and yes, beautiful. I totally understand. I hope you're okay though. Big love and respect to you, my beautiful sis. Bless her. Totally agree, Shelley B, that they are great at getting it wrong. 100%. And I think it's like at that time, because when they'd asked for him to be put on an interim care order, and it was the legal team or something, it was their legal team that said he didn't meet the criteria. But before that, he'd had like bruises, and there was reports, and it was a doctor that actually said that this little boy is going through abuse. He needs to like be removed, and they still allowed him to be returned back to the mother's care. Yes, definitely, Marie. Ring me later, beautiful. Love you. Bless you, Michael. Um, yeah, so I just think that they'd already been released as well, haven't they? So in two of them, it was the brother, wasn't it, and the mother. So the two brothers, what was his name? Barker, Stephen Barker, and Owen, the brother was Owen. They'd already been, this bit's not very nice as well, and I do apologise, but they'd actually been charged for around the time of the murder of, well, I think murder because he was murdered, but little Peter, they'd actually had raped a 2-year-old little girl as well. So they're just completely evil, sick. They're just, and they've allowed them to be released, and you know, you've done this, and then the society, you know, it's not normal. It isn't normal. It's twisted and normal. The system is completely twisted. The system been like this for years. They need better protection for child. 100%. Yeah, and that is so sick in the head. It's evil, and it's and to be released as well. It's just, you can't. They are releasing someone knowing what they've done. They are going to do it again. Why are you? I don't. I believe people can change, but not from people like that. I just don't. I'm sorry, but it just makes my blood boil. But yeah. So the poor little Bubba. I mean, he should never be forgotten, and the mother should be just remembered for the evil woman that she is. And I know she wasn't the one that had done it to baby P, but little Peter, sorry, but I think she's just as bad, you know. Exactly, they won't change Michael, and it's sad. They do need to protection for the children, and I think that they should pick on the ones that need it and not the ones that don't. It's just a weird system, just completely. And unfortunately, the ones that try to stand up and do something about it, they just get shut down, don't they? Or things get done to them, or to keep them quiet and stuff. They both evil, that's 100%. But yeah, I mean, that's just like my views on it and stuff, and like, what he went through. And yeah, it's sad that she's gonna like come out and walk around and have her life back, and he won't, he won't, bless him. And he suffered, and it's just heartbreaking. So yeah, I'm sorry if I'm going on a bit, but thank you for coming in as well and supporting me. I know it's not a nice I know it's not nice to talk about it, and it is triggering, and I do apologize if I've like triggered everyone. I do apologize for it, because it's not nice. But under blood red sky, Marisi, hi, good to see you. Hope all is well with you. Bless you, under a blood red sky. She's beautiful, my purple sister, isn't she? She's so lovely. They do it again for sure. Someone that evil won't change. 100%, Batman. It's so true. When did it happen? I remember it like it was yesterday. It was 2006. He moved in. So he was born in he was born. No, he was born in 2006, and he started going to the hospital, like getting checks about 2007 June, and it was. Let me just clarify, because I haven't wrote the actual date down, and I'm not good with dates. I do apologise. He died on the 3rd of August 2007, Batman. So it was August 2007. So bless him. So March 2006 he was born. 7. So he was about 18 months old, wasn't he? Bless him. Nice to see you back. Bless you, Michael. She really is, Shelley B. 100% under a blood red sky. Honestly, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Bless him. I know, it's so sad. It's just going to be yeah, a little short live tonight, but yeah, I hope no one like forgets her, you know what I mean? I hope they all remember her face, and you know, she just doesn't have, like, on this earth plane, I hope that she just has, it haunts her, you know, I really do. And what she shouldn't, or just, I think, put me in a room with her just for 10 seconds, that's all I'd need. But yeah, I think a lot of people would say the same, to be honest. Bless him. Bless you. Yeah, so it's not a long live, but yeah, I just wanted to sort of get it out there. I just think loads of others should just get it out there as well, and just, you know, I hope she hears what everybody thinks of her, and you know, and I hope she just hears it all, and it's just horrific, isn't it? But big love and respect to you all. Thank you for coming in. Michael, bless you, bud. And under a blood red sky, Batman, my beautiful brother, bless you. You and me in a room with her would give Peter justice, 100%, Batman. I tell you, God, he'd have it, yeah. And that's what he deserves, justice, because they're just letting her get away with it. Big love and respect to you, local. Always, bless your heart. I don't want to miss. I don't. I'm going to go up. Sorry. Marie C, my beautiful purple sister. Big love and respect to you. And David, big love and respect to you. Yeah, Token Explorers, big love and respect to you. I hope Goddess is okay. Bless her. Can you please say that I don't know if you're still here, but could you please say I've been thinking about her and I hope she's okay? And I think I've not forgotten anyone. Yay, I got it all right. I'm so forgetful sometimes. But yeah, big love and respect. You might come in, local. I'll be live tonight with Grey Man. What time are you going live, like local? Might come in, local. Yeah, bless you. What time are you going live? It reminds me about, do you know what, under a blood red sky, I was actually thinking that today. Honestly, what you've just said, I was thinking that. Wow, 100% it does. You're on it like a car bonnet. You're on it like a car bonnet. About 10:30. Brilliant. I'll come in local and say hello if that's okay. Thank you. I'm live Sunday daytime, Shelley. What time are you live, Michael, on Sunday? I'll write it down so I don't forget. I know people see. I was saying this to somebody the other day about my brain, because I don't know if you'd get it, because when you because my children have ADHD, so my life can be quite hectic. So sometimes I don't know if I'm coming or going, because of the way that they can be. And like somebody could tell me something, and then like my son will be doing something that will put my mind somewhere else, and my mind just goes all over the shop. So I do apologise if I've forgotten or anything sometimes. I just to let you all know. Bless you, Michael. Not sure. Yeah. Anybody can put their I know a lot, I don't have a lot in, but you can always put your links in the chat if you want to. If anybody does watch it later on or something, then they can like sub to you as well. Bless you all. I am 186 subs. Wow, Michael, that is really good. Last time I think you were just getting to, was it 100? Not sure. Yeah, 11. My beer slot at the pub. I love that. In the beer garden. Not sure. Yes, big love and respect to you all. Thank you, local. I'll pop in and say hello later. Big love and respect to you. Oh, there you go, Batman. Thank you, Batman. Your video the other day was really good. I'm gonna get one of them headsets. That was really good what you done as well. It's amazing. Not sure how to do it. I get my stuff to help me. Bless you, Michael. But yeah, so if so locals at 10:30 this evening. Is it any topic tonight, local, or is it just like pop in and chat and stuff? Oh, bless you, Batman. No, it was really good, honestly. Yes, topic is self-sustainability. Okay, brilliant. Okay, big love and respect to everyone. Thank you so much for popping in and like supporting little baby Peter, bless him, and big love and respect to you all. Thank you. See you soon. Peace out. Bless you all. Peace out, everyone. Thank you, local.